Good morning. How is everyone? Grab your morning tea, grab your morning coffee, and walk with me on this thought pattern here. Your aspirations are your possibilities. So, it's big talk now, like everybody's talking about, if you think positive, you will have more positive in your life. This has been true all along. I'm going to talk about my grandfather for a minute here. I'm sure he got depressed. I'm sure he got frustrated. I'm sure he got angry about things. But he was a passionate man. And he was a man who looked at the reality of life, but then he wasn't negative either. I mean, he obviously had his faults, and there were things we didn't agree on, but he was a positive man and a passionate man and set in his convictions. And he had a full life, and he lived it. I don't know what his aspirations were, but I know he was involved in some wars, and he retired not once but 3 times. He did many things with his life, and he wasn't of our generation, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, too many times each generation thinks they're the first ones to come up with something, and I think it's important to note that our ancestors weren't dumb. Okay, we wouldn't be here if they were dumb. And when we're looking forward at the new, we often throw out the old. And that's not a good thing either. We wouldn't have built the society we have if we kept throwing out the old all the time. Your aspirations are your possibilities. The things you dream of are the possibilities in your life. And as my grandfather lived his life, he lived it fully and kept looking forward. When you move into an interactive pattern and begin to bring yourself into balance, you will experience feelings of love without personality, wisdom without superiority, power without arrogance, and aliveness without specialty. All of this results in that wonderful state of awareness you call bliss. The body resonates with knowingness of its own wonder, but the wonder is not personal, for you understand that it moves through all creation. So in your life, you must come to acknowledge the power that moves through you, identify which strands are out of harmony, and balance them. This is not hard to do if you are clear about 3 things. Real balancing brings a feeling which many of you have known, that all of your life is as it should be. This does not mean that you will never have conflicts. It means that it does not matter what the difficulties you have. As you observe, there are those of you who are in states of great physical difficulty, whose being resonates with acceptance, wonder, and love, and even joy. Do not look to your external situations, but to your inner feelings, and find your areas of imbalance. So, when you are fully you, and accepting where you are, your aspirations come to fruition. I think we fight sometimes the internal struggle of what we think we want versus where we are versus where we're going. And pulling all those pieces together in a ball and being able to look at it and say, this is where I've come, these are the experiences that brought me here. And this is where I want to go. And these experiences will help me get there. These experiences, these pieces and nuggets of knowledge and knowingness will help me get there. you can still aspire to anything you choose to. They are your possibilities. But don't throw all of your life out the window to experience the next piece, because you might be sabotaging your next step. You need all of you to become who you are meant to become. I talk a lot about becoming yourself. And there's a reason for that. Too many of us want to become a famous person or something, a pie in the sky, some other thing than who we are. We are each individual beautiful beings. We just might need to wake up a little bit to who we really are and become fully who we are. Because we are all beautiful. So I hope you all have a beautiful day. I had a wonderful trip to Tacoma, Seattle area for a wedding this last weekend. I am still trying to recoup from that. I was busy. As my partner said, we crammed a week's worth of stuff in 2 days. Hurrah! And I got busy weekends coming up, so I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow in prayer. Blessed be.